Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy!
Welcome to Dark Heresy, brought to you by Roll to Seize Podcast. I'm your acolyte, Jay Jones, and I'm joined by my co-acolyte, Andrew Dickinger.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, I know. If anyone doesn't know what's happening, and you listen to the Roll to Seize podcast, you see Andrew and I, who previously lived safely, that's probably the wrong word. Relatively safely. In the subsection of the Black Library, called the Brown Library in the Webway. Recently, the people who own the Black Library, I guess own is also a loose term, the Harlequins found out that we've been living there without paying rent.
I mean, I don't know. I still disagree with the whole, like we having to pay rent thing with all the exposure to really messed up shit.
I mean, we tested a lot of those aisles for those people. I mean, there's a lot of people still alive because of us.
So many possessions.
And sure, there are also a lot of people dead because of us as well, but I feel like it balanced out in the positive, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, it comes with a job. It's grimdark.
Of course, yeah. So anyways, to make some money for rent, we've gotten part of the, the Inquisitor Acolyte program?
It's their outreach program,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just for submission.
The pamphlet says Dark Heresy on it, which just seems like that's got to turn away a lot of people, right?
I mean, I don't know. We didn't really have a choice in the matter.
We kind of need to pay for that rent. So anyways, I've brought along my Servo Skull here. The Servo Skull's name is Daniel. Daniel, say hello.
Hello, Daniel. Wait.
Damn it, hold on. Let me fix a few things here.
Hello.
Hey, Daniel. So Daniel's going to be acting as our eyes and ears and occasionally describing things almost like one would in, what are those called? Role-playing games?
Role-playing adventures?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. And sometimes
Let's
things might
call it
get
an adventure.
So weird that he will describe things in the form of dice, so not to blow your minds.
Just trying to make things easy for your listeners to understand.
Thanks, Daniel. Basically, to give you the gist of what's happened, we're here in this... Daniel, where are we right now?
This is the planet of Malfi and one of the hives on the planet.
Oh, okay.
Did you not notice where we were?
Oh, no, I have terrible perception. These robes literally cover most of my vision from my left to my right.
That's right, Jay, because you're a priest.
Yeah, we should probably tell everybody what's going on. So, obviously, no one would probably want to hire Andrew and I because we're terrible. So, we had to forge some fake documents, grimdark passports, if you will. So, I am under the guise of, I'm originally from a hive world. I'm not originally, but my background, for anyone who asks, I'm an Adeptus Ministorum, which, Daniel, that's a type of priest, right?
Yes, you are a priest, one of the followers of the Emperor, which we all are, of course, but you are one that preaches his name.
Oh, boy. Yeah, this is going to go great.
Wait, who's the Emperor again?
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to be a terrible priest.
Oh, shit, people are already looking at me.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We should sidestep out of here.
Ooh.
Also, I'm a Desperado is my role, which is a strange thing to be as a priest, but nobody seems to have asked any questions when I went through those checkpoints, so I guess it's okay.
I mean, all those priests we saw had, like, giant chainsaws and shit, so, I mean...
Yeah, and
not all priests are peaceful. Some are as violent and warlike as the Emperor needs them to be.
Whew, that's good. Because if I had to be really nice all the time, this would be rough. I'm not gonna lie. And also, after leaving the Black Library, I've realized that my biggest phobia, and Andrew, I don't think I've ever discussed this with you, has really come back. I'm afraid of. This is embarrassing to say. I have a phobia of colorful birds.
I mean, suddenly a lot of things make sense.
Really?
You, really stayed away from that whole Zench section, and I mean...
I did.
Zench is all about both bright colors...
colorful birds!
...and birds.
Like, some of them talk! That's insane! Why do some of them talk?
Because of chaos.
Oh,
wait,
really?
Wait, chaos is
that a scientific thing?
I mean, ultimately.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I mean,
thank you, Daniel.
It makes sense.
So, Andrew, who are you masquerading as?
So, I'm totally from a Forge world.
Oh, okay.
Because you can tell by all these bionics and stuff I have on.
Yeah, you've got an elaborate backpack on.
They're not glued on. They're totally glued on.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I'm from the Mechanicus, and I am an assassin.
Sure.
Totally.
Also, again, nobody blinked when we were in customs. You're an assassin, you're a desperado, move along.
The Inquisition handled that for you.
Oh, they did? Wow, that makes more, because we screwed up a lot of things in customs.
Oh, well, I think the thing that sold it for me, got us a little past those customs guys, was like, man, if there's a job worth doing, then it's worth dying for.
That's right. You say that a lot now. It's like, is that your new catchphrase?
I mean, it's if there's a job worth doing,
God damn it,
it's worth dying for. Walked right into that one.
I did. I walked right into it. They gave us some armaments, though, which is pretty cool. What are you rocking these days?
They totally trusted me with 3 things that I should never have.
Yeah, they really shouldn't have given you that stuff.
They gave me not only a hand cannon. I mean, this pistol's the size of my arm.
It is very big.
It's also very heavy, which is unfortunate. But thankfully, I've got this giant mechanical, like, Dr. Octopus spider pack on me.
Yeah, it is. Did you really glue that to yourself?
It's more just like a backpack, but it's surprisingly light. It's injecting weird things into me.
Oh boy. That's
but I think
probably gonna be a problem.
It's okay, I guess.
It's a gift from the Inquisition.
Oh yes. Yeah, let's go with that. And so I also have this like giant taser stick called a shock maul.
Yeah, you've hit me a few times with that. If you could kind of keep that under those robes.
It's pretty awesome. I won't do it again.
Wham! God damn it! And what are you wearing right now? I think we both chose... I mean, they gave us a whole selection of armor, and we were just like, Daniel, what are these called again?
Those are standard issue Imperial robes.
And these are, like, very heavy armor-like attire, right? We picked correctly.
It's better than going naked, I suppose.
I think that was a yes, right?
I mean,
high armor?
I feel naked. There is so much breathing room down below.
Are you not wearing anything under those Imperial robes?
Were we supposed to?
Yes.
I'm actually carrying around some weapons as well, which is insane that I got those.
Oh, but wait. I forgot to tell you. They also gave me a giant shotgun.
Is that what that was?
I just picked it up and they let me take it.
I thought that was a stick. That's a shotgun?
This thing as big as me is a shotgun.
I think it's massive. How are you carrying that?
Luckily the harness takes off most of the weight.
Wow, that is amazing. I mean, I've picked mostly tiny weapons because I have tiny arms, obviously. I'm carrying around a hand flamer. Pretty nice for burning things. I don't have to aim, I just have to point.
I don't like the idea of you having flames in any portable capacity at all.
It only lit on, That was 2 shuttles. It got evacuated from a 3rd, but I don't think that one was my fault.
Firehazard is like your middle name. I'm afraid now if you see some birds or some shit, you're just going to start flaming all over the place.
Fair enough. Well, I also have got this giant sniper rifle on my back, which nobody's made any comment about so far walking around here.
Yeah, we just kind of like grabbed those and they just like let us take it.
I was just like, and they were like, yeah, go ahead. And then I got this auto pistol, pretty straightforward, right? I mean, I can tilt it sideways and I look awesome when I do it.
Yeah, because if having flames in a cannon wasn't enough, you now are packing an Uzi as well.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. And of course, finally, they let me take a frag grenade, which is probably the dumbest thing anyone's let me do.
And you've just hit the trifecta of not only flames and Uzi, but also explosives.
Yeah, I think I made a wise choice with this.
I'm going to give you a good 20-foot berth from now on.
That's fine. And hey, the most important thing in my gear I have to state is called a glow globe. It's probably going to be the most important thing in my arsenal. I'll probably use it every single chance I get. It is basically a light bulb, is what it is.
Good.
Yeah.
I must also remind you that while I am mostly here to assist your readers and listeners, and also give you guidance, if you need me to yell anything very loudly, that is an ability that I have.
Yeah, he's my loud hailer, I think you are?
Yes, if you need me to announce your presence at any time.
Oh, man, I'm going to use that all the time.
I don't know, man, but this skull named Daniel is freaking me out, man.
Dude, he's awesome.
It flies around.
He tells us what's going on, and he can be a loudspeaker.
Why is this okay?
I mean, honestly, I don't feel like I even need the glow globe with this servo skull. Anyways, so Daniel, so we're on a hive world, right? What was the hive world again?
This planet is Malfi.
Okay. Can you describe what's going on? Because, again, the peripheral vision in these robes are frickin' terrible.
I've got goggles on. I can't see shit.
We made terrible choices.
I think perhaps it would be best if you were to hear the message that the Inquisitor left for you.
Oh, that's right. The Inquisitor left us that message.
Right. We're working for someone.
We are working for someone. We had a mission. Okay, yeah. Play that back for us.
All right. The planet of Malfi is a gloomy hive world that serves as one of the main population and production centers of the Calaxis sector. In most ways, it is a typical hive world, but is infamous for its intricate and deadly intrigue. Noble houses constantly plot against one another, using both political and criminal means to gain the upper hand. The history of Malfi is full of heresy and blood, everything from attacks by the Pilgrims of Hate to the possibly still operating cult known only as the Masked. But that does not concern the two of you.
Ugh.
Your recordings and research into the Brown Library have hinted at the existence of a previously unknown chaos god known as Gozer.
What?
While I remain skeptical, I've recently received word that a small group of workers on Malfi have been worshipping Gozer. Now, I think they are just worshipping nothing, just something that they heard about on your program.
Oh boy.
But that's not a risk I'm willing to take. It's a risk you're going to take. My reports indicate that the cult gathers at a small bar called the Gargoyle's Glass in the lower hive. You are to find the bar, identify the cultists, and eliminate the leader. Don't just kill some of them randomly. They'll just go to ground. Got it? You need to eliminate the leader. If you kill anyone else, that's understandable.
You know, that Harlequin did mention something about, like, you tell enough people about a thing and it makes it real.
What? No, really?
Could that be a real thing?
I don't know.
I thought he was just bullshitting us. Daniel, is that a
God.
real thing?
Belief is the most powerful weapon in the universe.
Wow, we did not follow that pamphlet.
No, not at all. And I'm glad that he reiterated to make sure to get the leader. He knows exactly who he's working with.
Wait, we're supposed to get the leader?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't catch that?
Oh, I thought we just killed everybody.
Oh, no. They'll go to ground, I believe it is, and then they will just disappear.
What the hell does go to ground mean?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
need me to replay the message?
Oh, yeah, just replay that last part for us, Daniel.
All right. You are to find the bar, identify the cultists, and eliminate the leader. Don't just kill one of them randomly.
Right.
This will just cause them to go to ground. Got that? Eliminate the leader.
It makes more sense now that he said it and I was listening.
I'm going to be honest, Andrew. I think that last part was especially for you to not kill someone randomly.
I mean, I've got a shotgun.
Yeah, it was definitely for you.
No promises.
Okay.
Inquisitor Atris has given me more of a briefing if you wish to hear any more of it, but this would mostly just be answering any questions you might have.
Oh, yeah, pre-recorded answers. Great. Inquisitor, this is Jay. How are you? Is there a pre-recording for that?
No, I just have the knowledge, and I was going to tell it to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Please. So, what do we know about this cult? Do they have a name?
The name is a little vague, but they've been following somebody known as the Architect.
Okay. The Architect. Do we know anything about the Architect?
He is known to be powerful, and that he apparently has the ability to bend architecture and the world to his will.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know,
It's
man.
not cool.
Oh, right. Of
It's
course.
bad.
It's the worst.
It's terrible. It needs to be dealt with.
The Emperor would smite it because it's evil, right?
With powers.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like that the place is called the Gargoyle Glass or whatever the hell
Yeah.
it is. I mean, I'm getting flashbacks here.
What? No. Well, you don't want to talk about the time the gargoyles attacked. That was I don't want to think about it. Okay, so with this Architect, do we know if this cult has any kind of like secret handshakes or like a way for us to kind of ingratiate ourselves into their presence?
The only reports that we've really had are from people that are too afraid to tell us anymore, or people that were dying too much to tell us anymore.
Wow. Well, they probably asked them nicely about the...
I mean, they were probably dying like before.
Yeah, they were probably dying
asking.
before, on their deathbed.
Old
like,
people and
Yeah,
stuff.
a lot of old people are interrogated. Servo Skull, are there any of my skills that I can use to find out a little bit more about this Architect or where they might, like what this leader might look like?
What kind of skills does your passport say you have?
Well, my passport says I'm great at inquiry, because I am, let's be honest. I can speak High Gothic, so I picked it up on the side. Rosetta Stone has High Gothic these days, and, it's not that bad.
To really do any of this, you would probably need to go to the bar.
Yeah, that's probably right. We'd probably need to, actually go to the place.
Oh, man, I was not expecting us to actually have to do things.
Yeah, I thought we could just talk to this Servo Skull. Okay.
Just to be clear, you do have to do things.
That makes sense.
Can we kill the Servo
No, we can't kill Daniel. Daniel, you didn't hear that.
I did hear that.
Damn it. Can you delete that memory?
All of this is being sent to
really?
To Inquisitor Atris.
Oh, no. Okay.
I was totally just joking.
We were kidding about everything.
I was joking.
This is all for fun.
Let's go.
Inquisitor Atris has been known to have a sense of humor.
Oh, of course, because Inquisitor Atris is the best.
Does it she is. I mean, does it involve murderous humor? I mean, like...
He is.
It's a he.
Oh,
we knew that.
So should we go, I guess?
Yeah. Let's go to how close is this bar to us?
It's right around the corner.
Oh, right.
Man.
They probably would have dropped us close to the
We
where
went
the bar
into
was.
this alleyway to have this long conversation.
Yeah, you're right.
I gotta say this high city smells terrible.
Hey, I supposedly grew up on High City.
You can't, like, supposedly take the fence.
I can and just did. Now, let's get into this bar. So I'm going to peek around the corner. What do I see? Do I see anybody walking into this bar?
The streets are relatively empty for a hive, which means that they're full of people.
Oh.
But there's nobody entering into the bar itself. It actually is one of the most elaborate-looking structures on this street. It has some elaborate buttressing.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Built
does
into
love
it,
buttresses.
and it just in a small font above the door, not very dramatically, it just says the Gargoyle's Glass. You see occasionally people walking in and out. Usually the people leaving look happy and drunk, but besides that, nothing in particular seems menacing unless you're particularly afraid of buttresses.
I mean, we're totally like hive people. We should just go.
Yeah, can I do some inquiry on the people walking into this bar? Is that how my inquiry works?
Inquiry is a skill, which I don't know why you don't know how your own abilities work. But inquiry is, of course, a skill that you use to talk to people and get to know things about them. It's sort of a gather information skill.
I feel like you said that sarcastically, but I'll take that, Servo skill.
It's like enhanced interrogation, right?
No, that's actually a separate skill. That's
Oh, yeah, and it actually just says interrogation right here.
yes.
So let's go inquire in this bar.
As we're moving up, can I use my security ability to see what kind of security they might have in this?
Yeah, sure. Make a check. I'm actually going to give you a +20 because it's not a particularly difficult set of security to deal with.
You know what? Since we're pretty new to these passports, Servo Skull, can you explain how we might interact with people and do skills that we have?
Well, Inquisitor Atris has always thought of the world as have you ever heard the Emperor plays dice with the universe?
Yes,
have you ever
that's
heard that
right.
expression?
The Emperor does. Yes, I've heard of that often.
Makes me totally comfortable with our fates and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So what you would be doing, and this is of course completely a metaphor and not what we're
not exactly
doing.
what we're really doing.
Not
Yeah.
exactly what we're really doing. When you're faced with a challenge, you will roll a percentile dice and you will try to get under your ability. We grade your abilities, you'll see on your passport.
Oh, that's right. Man, they put all of this stuff on our passport.
Your abilities are graded from 1 to 100. 100 being the best, 1 being completely useless. And you would need to roll your dice and try to get underneath your ability.
Wow, I have terrible willpower. That is totally me.
Yeah, that does make sense. My perception is great, which is weird to say because these robes, again, impeding a lot of my visibility of the world.
Perhaps we can maybe show these passports on the website.
Absolutely, we'll post them up there. That's
Yes.
a great idea, Servo Skull.
So people would better understand what's going on in this situation.
I got it.
Yeah,
Well, I'm going to roll. I just air quoted again.
Yeah, of course.
Um,
you know what? Let's just use that term. I feel like, as a priest, I should be talking about, like, the emperor rolls dice. It's a religious thing. So,
totally.
I think we should, go
Totally
ahead.
legit.
Roll for it.
Yeah, let's not be sarcastic about rolls.
Actually, I got a 32, so that is below what I required.
All right. So looking at the Gargoyle's Glass, probably the most notable thing you notice is that there's lots of surveillance cameras throughout the hive, which is something that we all must deal with because it is the safest way to live.
Right. Of course. Safety.
It seems that most of the security cameras in this area that would be set forth by the government have been damaged and destroyed. I assume that repairs will be coming soon, but at the moment, it looks like they are out. The actual security looking around the bar, you don't see anybody in particular, though it does seem to be full of grumpy folks. And the only big thing is there is one very large bruiser of a man with a large axe who's just sort of standing with his arms crossed at the door.
It's good. There's no security cameras, so they can't record us killing everyone.
Yeah, but there's a giant dude with an axe at the front door.
I've got a shotgun, and you're like...
We're not gonna... Remember, God, you just forgot the first rule. We don't kill random people.
But you're like good. You're like good with people. Like talk to them.
Okay.
I should clarify, it is a chain axe.
Oh, God. Okay.
Even better.
Oh, no.
This is all you, Jay.
Okay. Hi! May the Emperor's blessings be upon you always.
The man nods at you.
Cool. So...
The man is looking at me funny as I have described that he nodded at you.
Yeah, don't pay any attention to Daniel. I mean, my Servo Skull, who is not a Servo Skull that I've named, because that would be strange. Listen, sir, at the front door. We just need to get inside, because I'm so thirsty because of all my worshipping of the Emperor all day, every day.
No one else asks to come in. They just come in.
You know what? I was testing you, and buddy, you passed. All right, see you out here when we come out, like we always do after we drink inside. So I try to push past him. Does he let me by?
He lets you by.
Whew, that was, man, I did a great job. Did you see that?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just, like, walked in past you as you talked to him. I totally didn't. I mean, I kind of used you as a distraction.
Oh, wait, what do you mean? I got us in here. That was all me. I'm so great at doing this. We are going to be the best spies? I don't know. I don't like the term acolyte, but I guess I got to get used to it. All right. He totally did stop me. Servo Skull, what do I see in this bar in front of me?
It's a poorly lit bar out of any sort of one of the propaganda tales that show crime, usually right before it's squashed by the Emperor's chosen. In this situation, it's a dive bar, really.
Ooh.
There's just wooden tables with sullen-looking workers just drinking. There's a long bar going across the right side of the room. There's a barkeep who's cleaning glasses, nothing too exciting. There is a gargoyle statue just in the corner.
Is there any way to know from my religiousness or from looking at it that I can tell that this is like a statue that's worshipped by people who worship Gozer, the chaos god of architecture?
Do you have a skill related to that on your passport?
Let me take a look at my passport.
Any sort of forbidden lore skills?
I have got no forbidden lore, so I don't know anything. Do you have any forbidden lore?
I mean, I only tend to know about, like, aliens and stuff.
Oh, boy. All right, well, that's a pretty nice statue over there. Do you want to get a drink?
I mean, yeah, sure. Why not?
Just a couple of people, one guy with a robot arms, just getting a drink.
That guy has robot arms.
Servo Skull, do you see anybody in here that looks... Is there any way for me to roll to see if I can see or discern if anybody is looking shadily around the room?
You could make an inquiry check, I believe. I think I can allow that to work.
Okay, how difficult do you think, Servo Skull?
I think it would be challenging.
Okay.
Which would be +0.
Damn. All right. Here we go. That is a 1. A natural 1.
You are blessed by the Emperor.
That's amazing.
I think you may have wished that the Emperor's blessing came upon you in a different situation, but the Emperor's blessing is always good.
Dude, the power of belief totally works.
It does. I might actually be a priest.
No.
Can you be a priest accidentally? Like without knowing it?
I mean, I was a tech priest accidentally.
Yeah. That makes sense. So what, Servo Skull, what happened?
As you look around the room, you notice that there are two gentlemen who seem to be taking not kindly to people in imperial robes wandering in and having a skull speaking for them at all times.
We had to figure out a way.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, lots of people have a problem with it, but these two in particular seem to be particularly grumpy about it, and they seem to be looking around and maybe getting ready to leave.
We should put earpieces in our ears and not have the Servo Skull speak out loud. Something to think about in the future.
I mean,
would you like me to do that?
Oh, wait, you can do that?
Oh, yeah, I could just broadcast to your ears. I've just been announcing it to the world. I figured that was a better way to do it.
I didn't even know that was an option. Yes, please broadcast just to our ears.
Okay.
I mean, look,
listen, Daniel, I get kind of lonely sometimes.
I know, but you're talking to us, right? I mean, we're listening to you.
Okay.
Look, we're going to use the loud hailer at some point. I promise you're going to be able to talk really loud. It's going to scare probably a lot of children.
Okay.
All right, so I think in the back I was inquiring around, and I saw a couple shady people who don't look too happy about us, probably because the Servo Skull is describing everything we're seeing.
I mean, I'm not too happy about it, but I guess let's go talk to him.
What do these guys look like that look pretty perturbed with us?
They look like just the random factory workers on this planet. One of the main exports on Malfi is just manufactured goods. They get shipped in, and the factories on here work to create weapons that are shipped to other parts of the Imperium as needed, mostly just to the rest of the sector. Anyway, one of them's sort of a short and fat, and one of them's kind of tall and thin, which is just a very common archetype amongst friends.
Yeah, of course.
A thing that happens.
That's a thing that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see that short and fat guy and that tall skinny dude over there?
I think so.
Yeah.
I really can't see well in these goggles.
You
at
really
all.
can't. Okay, so there are these two guys over there, and they looked at us a little bit grumpily as we entered in here.
We shoot them, right?
No. Okay. We really got to work on... Okay, there's a thing, it's called espionage, where we want to get close and discover
Hey, you two, are you going to drink anything?
Oh, yes, bartender. Many blessings of whatever you love.
Money.
You know what? I was just about to say it, and you got there first. So I whip out some Imperial credits. What? You know what? I'm living in a magical library for so long. We haven't had to use money. Servos go, what is the money of this city?
They use thrones, like many parts of the Empire.
Oh, of course. Yeah, here, have some thrones. How many thrones is it, sir?
Well, it depends on what you're drinking.
I want what you recommend as the drink of the house.
Some Amsic, then. Okay.
Okay, yeah, of course. 2 Amsics.
Sure.
Okay.
And how many? 5 thrones?
Yes.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you. Don't worry, the Inquisition has provided you with enough thrones that you don't really need to worry about actual payments.
I was gonna be honest. They gave us
free money too.
It's not free money. We can't just spend this stuff like crazy. I'm sure there's like an expense report we got to fill out at some point.
What's an expense report?
Oh shit! I should have asked him for a
I'm
receipt.
observing all of this.
Perfect.
Yes.
This way I don't have to get receipts. That would have been horrifying.
Yes, we used to have to do receipts. It was such a hassle.
That's such a nightmare. So, bartender, how long you been working here?
10 years. Why does it matter to you?
I just love to, get to know people I'm receiving drinks from without checking. I just like to get to know you.
You're a new face here.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is my first time here. I go to bars like this all the time. I'm going to give you so many good ratings on Imperial Yelp.
I was most intrigued by the gargoyle in the corner there.
Yeah, that was a gift. This place didn't used to always be... it was always called the Gargoyle's Glass, but there used to be a gargoyle stained glass window, and that's what it was referring to.
Oh.
That broke when the Pilgrims of Hate destroyed most of the city.
Wait, the Pilgrims of Hate, are they still around, or...?
The government says that they're gone.
Those guys are jerks, right? Yeah, we know all about them.
I feel pretty indifferent about the Pilgrims of Hate. What do you think, bartender?
I hate the Pilgrims of Hate.
Of course you would, and of course...
They're completely set on just destroying all social order, and I feel like they're just the worst.
I completely agree with you. Now, is there any way, Servo Skull, that I can see if he's lying to me, or if he's, not telling the truth?
Just so you guys know, I don't think the Pilgrims of Hate are involved in the attacks from this is a separate cult. There's lots of cults.
Oh, God. Wow.
So many cults.
Okay. Well, hey, bartender, great to hear that we both equally hate the Pilgrims of Hate.
Yeah. Hate is spelled Hayte.
Oh.
They're from a planet called Hate.
They're one of those.
There's one of those
people.
haters, huh? God. I hate haters so much, right?
There's just so many crazy things in this universe.
And you know what they say? I mean, haters are going to hate, so I shouldn't be surprised.
I just shake it off.
What do you know about the patrons of this bar, bartender?
Mostly just factory workers. Do you want to know about that gargoyle statue? You were asking me about the gargoyle statue.
Yeah, I do. I'm very interested.
Yeah, anyway, so when they broke the stained glass window during the riots, we had a dumb name that didn't really mean anything for a while, but then small religious order, worshippers of the emperor that has been founded down here, donated it and said that it was, that they found it in the Undercity and that this was something that could be... better represent our bar. And since then, a lot of the people have been meeting here.
Oh, wow. Do you know, can you point them out? Not to say anything, but...
I would love to buy them drinks.
We would love to buy them drinks. It's such a cool gargoyle.
I don't know.
Oh, please?
Guys, it's me, Daniel.
Yeah?
You might want to try to, charm this guy or something.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, wait, on my passport, I actually have... It says charm right here. I'm charming. Okay. I would like to use charm on him. So, what is the difficulty, Daniel?
Well, you bought some drinks from him. I think it would be ordinary, which would be +10.
Okay, here we go. 20! I'm doing great!
Let me tell you, I am impressed, and from the information that Inquisitor Atris gave me, he will be very impressed.
Probably surprised, but yeah, this is going great so far.
It's those two gentlemen over there, the short, sort of chubby one and the tall, lanky one.
Oh, the guys that were yelling at us. Gotcha.
They weren't yelling at us, they were looking at us weird.
I mean, they said, are you guys going to drink anything?
No, that was me.
Oh, I mean, like, I can't...
He has blindness in his goggles.
I
We're
can't hear or
sorry.
see anything in this helmet, man.
Yeah, thank God this
Yeah,
morning.
it is sort of weird that it seems like a lot of people in the world sound very similar to each other.
Yeah, I mean...
Just what happens in a hive city. You know, they say you hang out with enough people, you start mimicking each other's voices.
Yeah, but I mean, you all got these Vox devices, and it just makes everybody sound the same. It's kind of weird.
But not you. I mean, you sound very distinct, bartender. A person who I consider and keep calling just bartender because I never learned your name.
It's fine. I don't want to tell you my name.
Perfect.
I have other things to do.
That's what I assumed anyways. Andrew and Daniel, I think we should go over and speak to those two. Buy him a drink, right? That's what we were going to do?
Drinks, yes.
What do those two typically drink, bartender?
We pretty much just serve AMSIC here.
I was going to buy it anyway. Let's buy some AMSIC. So I throw
2 AM6 for
another
those
5
gentlemen.
thrones on the counter.
Here you go.
Okay, well, let's take this over there. So we walk over to the two. How are you guys doing? I'm so good at this. I'm going to roll a charm. This is not a joke. I just rolled with the universe a 2.
Fascinating. These two men, who seem to be initially very skeptical of you, have warmed to you dramatically when you offer them a drink.
I figured you guys were thirsty and just, I got a feeling that AMSIC was going to be the pick in this place.
All right, it's always great to see new faces around here.
Yeah,
you seem like the religious type.
I am. I've been big into this. I don't want to say it because I feel like a lot of people are not really on.
Let's just say those buttresses.
Those buttresses, we really appreciate.
Those
buttresses.
were very impressive buttresses.
They
outside.
were really
And
impressive.
then that
buttresses,
gargoyle?
right?
Whoa.
I gotta say, this
Whoa.
gargoyle over here looks amazing. So, I mean, we're
The
pretty
architecture
religious.
in this place is
yeah,
very
we're very
impressive.
religious about architecture, if you know what I mean.
Well, let's introduce ourselves. My name's Chip.
Chip, nice to meet you.
Chip Dipson.
Chip
Chip
Dipson?
Dipson.
Yes.
Of course.
Of course that's your name.
And my name is Dip Dobson.
Chip Dipson and Dip Dobson.
Yes.
Couldn't be more 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Chip Dipson and Dip Dobson.
Do you have a problem with my name?
No, I love to laugh when I say names because it makes me remember them. Have you ever
He
tried
does
that?
it. He does it
Some
all
people
the
say to
time.
say it 3 times.
That's
but
an
I laugh
interesting
when I say
mnemonic
them.
device. I might have to try that
You should try it
sometime.
sometime.
I mean, humor. They say that you
So
attach-
what are your names?
Oh, my name is Jay, and this is Andrew.
Hello.
Jay and Andrew.
See? You're going to remember it so easily now, Chip Dipson and Dip Dobson.
Okay, we're two separate people.
No, I know. I just like to say your names together because it makes me, happy.
Just, I mean, can I just call you Chip and Dip? Is that fine?
It's totally fine. That's what we go by. Chip and Dip.
Gotcha.
Okay, you just said you had a problem with me saying your names together, but now you like to be paired in your names?
Well, Chip likes that. I'm not so crazy about it.
Look, we are big fans of architecture, and we're kind of new to the city. So, do you know any cool places we might go to meet other like-minded individuals who also love buttresses as much as
I
we
mean,
do?
this Gothic architecture is just gets me going.
Yeah, it does.
The two of them are looking at each other suspiciously and curiously. They're trying to decide what to do about you two.
Can we get you another drink, maybe?
No, you would need to prove that you are willing to do whatever it takes because of your passion for architecture.
Of course. Definitely. One quick second. Andrew, Daniel, huddle up. Guys, first off, do you think it's conspicuous that I just huddled up with you and the Servo Skull?
Probably, totally.
Daniel,
They are
what do you think?
staring at us. I'm pretty sure. I can't
I
see
mean,
very
they're
well.
pretty drunk. It's not great. But you know what? I think for just a moment, they're not noticing this
Maybe
little
we can
powwow we're
play it
having.
off like we're not sure that they're on the level.
That's a good call. Yes, throw it on them. Daniel, do we know, by the way, off the top of our heads, or off the top of your awesome, dope Servo Skull head, that...
Thank you.
Do we know anything about the provings of these cults? Like what they do to prove their rights, or like any kind of...
Inquisitor Atris is still of the opinion that the Gozer cult does not exist.
Of course. Okay. Well,
Right.
hey, you gotta learn something new every day. Am I right, Inquisitor?
I mean, we're totally good on the fly. Let's just do it.
Yeah. Let's do your thing. So, Chip and Dip.
Yeah?
So
Making sure that you guys are on the level.
Yeah.
Really? You're trying that?
Trying what?
Trying what?
Look, servants of architecture need to prove that they are strong enough to do what needs to be done.
I mean, I got mechanical arms and shit. I mean, like, I'm pretty...
and I hit the gym pretty frequently. I mean, check these out.
Look at the size of that rifle on his back.
It's huge.
So, here's what's going to happen. You see those two guys at the end of the bar there? That's Jordan and Jesse over there.
Jordan and Jesse.
There's a bald man with a pretty large beard, and then another guy sitting next to him with like big poofy hair.
They also complement each other.
There's a lot of pairings in this bar.
You know, in it's a very dark and grim, dark world that we live in. So we need, people need to stick together.
That's true.
And that hair lightens it up quite nicely. So what about those two, Jordan? I mean, what about those two, Chip and Dip?
Do not compare.
I would never do that. I'm so sorry.
Those two guys are thieves and rapists.
Oh!
They are nasty criminals who are not good for the community, unlike architecture, which is always trying to improve the community by building new buildings and whatnot. You can
absolutely.
Of course.
You can ask anyone here. They are lousy people. And most importantly, they have been hurting some fans of architecture in the area.
Whoa.
What?
That's not cool.
As well as some other people that are not yet fans of architecture.
So what do we need to do exactly? Like a
Someday.
stern talking to these two men.
Oh, no, I need you to kill them.
What? I mean, of course.
You could cripple them.
Okay. Yeah, that's so much better.
Look,
strangers that we don't know.
Look, they've been trying to find out where our cathedral is.
Oh.
I think they may even know, but...
Well, no, they ain't touching no cathedral.
Yeah, they
Yes,
shouldn't
exactly.
be doing that. What do you need as far as proof? Like, do you need to see this? Or could we, like, describe it to you of, like, what happened?
Well, here's the thing. Most people in here hate those two. If you were to just, like, attack them right now, I don't think anyone would stop you.
Seriously?
You saw that I guess you guys came in right after that guy got shot.
Oh, my God. Wait. Oh, my God. There's blood all over the floor. I thought that was part of the design of this place.
Oh, no. Somebody got shot.
Oh, jeez. I mean, of course that's normal.
I can
What is
totally
G's?
see that blood.
What? Oh, just a new phrase I'm trying out these days.
It's an expression that means, geez, isn't this architecture awesome?
Yeah, that is the expression.
I do like that.
Okay, so literally if we just openly attack these two men in this bar, everybody would be fine with it.
The bouncer sometimes tries to break up fights, but besides that...
That bouncer loves me, right? I established a great rapport with that
Totally,
guy. Oh, of course. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to talk to my friend and my skull just privately for no reason.
We're going to come up with a plan.
Okay.
Guys, huddle up. Daniel, Andrew, do we think this is a good idea to ingratiate ourselves with the cult?
I mean, like, they're telling us to do it, and that Inquisitor does the extreme things, and I kind of don't want to get tortured.
But the Inquisitor told us not to kill random people.
But it's an initiation. You heard them?
Do we feel like this counts as random people? Daniel, what do you think?
I believe Inquisitor Atris wanted you to not just kill people for no reason.
Oh, okay.
To die for the Emperor is to truly live.
That is true.
And if these folks are as terrible as Chip and Dip say they are, perhaps Jordan and Jesse need to die. However, Chip and Dip may be lying to you.
That's true.
Just be aware, both Chip and Dip and Jordan and Jesse are pretty well armed. Well, not well armed, but they do have guns.
Can we see from here what Jordan and Jesse are armed with?
They both have stub revolvers.
Okay.
I mean, they got guns. I
mean, we got guns too. Okay, so let's maybe go over and talk to these guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan and Jesse! Good to see you guys.
The bearded one, Jesse, sort of looks up, shakes his head, and looks back down.
So I hear you don't like buttresses.
Jesse looks up from his drink. Are you guys with that cult?
What do you mean, cult?
What are you talking
about?
The cult that worships architecture.
What? That's not what
you
we
were
said.
talking to those guys, weren't you?
Oh, we just like to get a lay of the land of the bar, see who's around, what do you like? And we heard, that you guys hate buttresses. That's all we really know. I'm going to roll charm.
That seems like a good idea.
81.
They both put their guns on the table.
Wow, those are nice. Well, it's been great getting to know you.
If you're with that cult, get away from us.
Whoa.
If you're not with that cult, stay away from that cult. They'll fuck you up.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I feel like you're not in good company. Most of the people here are down with that cult, if you know what I mean.
Some of them are sympathetic, but really it's only Chip and Dip over there who are like...
I mean, there can't be a real thing that's a cult that worships architecture.
I'm going to be honest. You two aren't really the shining gems in this bar. We've heard some pretty terrible things about you. Just saying. Just saying.
You better leave right now. People are moving away from you as this conversation is going on.
I imagine.
Tiny, the bouncer, has now stepped in from outside and has got his arms crossed, but he's staring at you too.
See?
Or four.
Bouncer guy is looking at you scowlingly, of course, right? Right, Daniel? He's looking at them scowlingly, right? Not us.
It's unclear.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that he doesn't like them and loves me. So
Stop talking to your fucking floating head.
Hey, don't say that to Daniel, all right? Daniel, don't listen to them. They are just out of line. But 1 second. Can we huddle together again? Guys, what do we think, Andrew? What do we think, Daniel? Do we think these guys are actually terrible rapists?
I mean,
we should
at the
probably
very
beat them up?
they're like assholes.
They are definitely assholes.
And I've got like a shock stick.
They seem to be opposed to the cult. The thing is, they could be assholes and be useful in fighting against the cult. Those things are not mutually exclusive.
Ooh, that's true.
Maybe I can take the guy with the fro to the side here.
Okay.
And like...
Look, my conversation skills have not been working out so far.
Try and like convince him to help us. Jaden.
It's Jordan.
Jordan. It's good to meet you, Jordan.
I don't know why you're trying to motion for me to like talk to you in a corner. Nothing about our relationship so far would indicate that I would go talk with you privately.
No.
I am drinking here with my friend.
Then why don't I buy a drink and we have a little quiet word about those guys over there?
Look, those guys are bad news. We would probably just shoot them right now, but I'm pretty sure there's at least one other person in that bar that would try to protect them. There's word that there's some sort of assassin or somebody who hangs out in this bar and protects them.
Well, why don't I persuade you to join our cause? 59. That is not low enough.
And I think you probably had negative modifiers to that.
I didn't even bring up the negative modifiers, but there were negative modifiers, bro.
It was already 20 too high.
Oh, God.
Look, here's how you could prove to me that you're trying to fight these guys. Go and fight those guys.
So I walk over to Jay and Daniel. All right, I'm going to just lay all cards on the table here.
Sure.
They want us to fight those guys.
Damn it, 2 different groups of people want us to fight 2 other people.
This seems like a really tough bar.
This is a really tough bar. Also, blood on the floor over there. Like, nobody's cleaned that up yet.
Here's the thing. We could take the crazy people's word and fight these gentlemen here.
Of course.
Or we could not take the crazy people's word and just kill them.
And it's just those 2, right? Didn't we think there was a leader here somewhere?
I mean, he was saying something about an assassin or something.
What?
Nah.
No. What did you just say?
No, I mean, like, I'm an assassin. It says so on my sheet.
Put the passport away. What did you just say they said?
The guy said something about an assassin. Maybe.
In this bar?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. Daniel, do you think the leader would be in this bar, or do you think the leader would be nearby?
Inquisitor Atris thought that this bar would be the first step in your investigations.
So the leader's probably not here. Okay.
Damn it. So I guess we have to agree with the crazy people then.
Here's the thing. We need to ingratiate ourselves deeper with these guys.
Then maybe we just like beat the crap out of these 2 guys like it's a normal bar fight.
You know what? I think that's a good point. Let's do this thing.
Right.
So I just try to subtly pull out my auto pistol beneath my robes.
I just want to quick draw my fucking power maul and just like go to whack the fro guy like right over the head.
All right. Just be aware that they had their guns out and were like ready for this. So it's just going to be a straight initiative roll to determine what's going to go on right now.
Okay. So basically we're turning around. We look at all of them. Daniel, it's time. I want you to yell, "It's on, motherfucker!"
It is on, motherfucker.
Yeah! All right, so we roll for initiative. How, Daniel, do we roll for initiative?
Initiative, it's an agility test. You roll a d10 and add it to your agility bonus.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow. That was actually pretty good. My agility is a 12.
You have 12?
I rolled a 9 plus 3.
Okay, so your initiative is 12.
My initiative is 12, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes,
I thought you meant your agility bonus was 12.
My agility is 12.
I got a 9.
We are not slow.
No.
At least that's how I feel.
I feel fast.
I feel fast.
All right, Jay, you're going to get the drop on him.
Awesome. All right. So I'm going to whip out my auto pistol.
And Uzi at point blank range.
I'm going to point it at point blank range at Jesse's face. I'm not going to aim for his face. I'm not going to call shot. But I'm going to aim first.
Doesn't pulling out your gun require an action?
It doesn't, because I have quick draw.
Oh, right. I didn't see that on your passport.
It's on my passport.
Oh, right.
I have quick draw on my passport. So I can pull it out, aim it right at Jesse, and I'm going to fire a standard action, just a straight, regular shot. I'm not going to try to do any type of full auto shenanigans. And my ballistic skill is a 42. So with being point blank and with aiming, what do I need to get under?
It's plus 20 from being at point blank.
Okay.
And plus 10 because you're aiming.
So 74 or 72.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. And it begins. 91.
No, your gun doesn't quite jam.
Okay. No. So I think when I pull it up, some of my beads get caught. My priestly beads get caught on the gun, and I just fire into the ground.
We're totally not going to die.
We're totally good at this.
Jordan, now that he realizes what's going down, just his gun is already out. He points it at you, aims, and fires.
Oh, no.
He is trying to be cool by not getting up from his table. He's just
he's just going to shoot me from sitting there.
He's just sitting down.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
Think you're that cool, huh?
He rolled a 91.
Yeah, that's right. How does it feel, Jordan, to suck equally?
All right, you're up, Andrew.
All right, well, I mean, Andrew's just going to whip out his power maul and bash Jaden, Jordan, whatever the fuck his name is.
It's
right
Jordan and Jesse.
You cannot remember their names.
I don't pay attention to names. I just don't care. Just right over his head with power maul. Just wham. So what do I need with my shock maul to succeed?
All right, it's based off your weapon skill, and if you're making a standard attack...
My weapon skill is a 39, so I will be making just a normal attack.
You could also do an all-out attack, which makes it so you cannot dodge, but you get plus 30 to your attack roll.
I'm going to do that, because I am just reckless abandon at this point.
Excuse me, it's plus 20. But.
Okay, well, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to, just batch this guy over the top of his skull. Holy crap, a 56, so I do make it.
Nice.
Excellent. Roll your damage.
I hit him. So I dealt 8 damage, and my damage is shocking, because it is a shock maul.
All right, to what part of his body?
So it's 65, because so in this format, you reverse the die roll to
Right, the Emperor always says to hit the body, you must reverse the rolls to hit.
Reverse the die roll.
You hit the body.
So I hit him square in the body.
Did 8 damage, and he now needs to make a check to not be shocked by the shock. He just rolled 100.
Oh my god!
He is so shocked.
He critically failed. That's amazing.
All right. He is now stunned for the rest of the fight. It's based on the degrees of failure, but considering he rolled out 100, he's just down and out.
Hit like a grimdark pacemaker. And
I just knocked him unconscious.
Yeah! That was a nice shot that made up for my terrible shooting.
That Jaden, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't care.
Fuck you! You hit my friend! Jesse knocks the table over.
Oh, not cool.
Takes cover behind it.
Damn it.
Aw.
And aims over at the guy who just shot his friend.
Gun sideways?
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Because he was taking cover, he does not have the ability to aim. He does not hit you.
Clearly, guns are useless in this bar. It's very dark in here.
Do any pedestrians get hit by these stray bullets?
That's right.
Most of them were trying to get away from you at the beginning of the fight,
Gotcha.
and now everybody is just backed away while you guys are shooting and hitting at each other.
Nice.
Meanwhile, from the other side of the room, you hear a chain axe start to rev.
We knew somebody who had a chain axe.
I knew somebody who had a chain axe in here. There's no way it would have been my friend.
No fights.
Oh, shit. Do I see the bouncer?
Charging forward is the bouncer, whose name is Tiny, by the way.
Oh, God. Wait, is he coming at one of us?
Yeah, he's coming towards you, Jay.
Damn it. But we were friends.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, it's okay.
He's getting plus 20 to his weapon skill because he's making a charge attack.
Son of a bitch. If he hits, I'm definitely trying to dodge this.
He hits you.
I'm going to attempt to dodge.
That seems like a good decision.
Yeah, here we go. This is on my agility, which my agility is a 37.
Yes.
And
he only had 1 degree of success, so you only need to make a standard check.
Okay, here we go. 46. I don't. Damn it.
All right. He hits you in the body with his chain axe.
I hope your robes will protect you.
No, that's where I keep all my organs.
He's going to roll a d10 plus 8.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
And because it is a chain weapon, he rolls 2 damage dice and takes the higher one.
No.
10 is the highest one.
No. No. 18?
You take 18 damage. Subtract your toughness and subtract your armor.
So it's 18 total, right?
Yes.
So I take 14 damage.
Oh, dear.
And my total of wounds is 13. So I'm already in critical damage?
Yes.
Oh, no. I have taken 1 critical damage.
You should really just be thankful that he is not blessed by the Emperor and that the 10 did not explode.
Oh, God.
Well, let's see what 1 critical damage does to you, shall we?
Yes. I think I might be using a fate point soon.
All right. Rending critical effects to the body. If you're wearing armor, there is no effect. You thank the Emperor for this foresight.
Oh, my God. Thank God I'm not naked today. But I feel horrible.
All right. Top of the round is Jay.
Okay, so I'm putting my attention to Tiny now. Can I think with a fate point, I can tap into the power of the Emperor, and I can get some health back? Isn't that how that works?
You can use a fate point to instantly remove 1d5 damage from the character. This cannot be used to remove critical damage.
So since I'm in critical damage, I cannot go backwards.
You can.
Or would I still keep the critical damage? And
you would still have the critical damage, but
I can start to go back into my normal?
You can go back to your normal. Not 100% that's how it works, but that's how it's going to work today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fate points, can I use... Is that like a half action or a full action? Or
it is a free action to spend a fate point.
Oh, fuck yes. I'm going to use a fate point.
Now, also, if you would die, you can burn a fate point, which gets rid of the fate point permanently. It reduces your maximum amount of fate, but it makes it so you don't die.
And how do I get fate points back?
You have your fate points per session.
Okay.
But burning a fate point reduces your maximum forever.
Well, I don't want to... I have 3. So I think I'm going to use a fate point to get D5 health back onto my body, which is a free action.
I mean, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. So so it's a D5, so I basically take half of the D10.
Yes.
So here we go. Oh shit, that's a 10!
Excellent.
So I got 5 back.
You're good at everything but attacking.
Attacking. My rolls are amazing otherwise. Now I have being a priest. I have on my passport, faith is all. It says fate points give plus 20 instead of plus 10, but I guess that's only for
if you were spending a fate point. You would probably want to do that if you were like aiming or something.
Yeah, that's probably when I would use it. So I'd feel the power of the Emperor inside of me. Maybe I am a priest. And just as a priest would do, I whip out my hand flamer and point it right in that dude's face, in Tiny's face. I'm just going to unleash fire spray into him.
That seems like a good decision.
For spray, he just has to make a check to try to dodge it.
You just roll your damage.
Okay. Doesn't he roll?
He's going to make his check, but depending on your damage roll, different things can happen.
Oh, okay, great. For damage, nice. I rolled a 9, so it's plus 4 E for energy. So I got 13 damage.
All right. Flamer's jam on a 9.
Damn it!
You do your damage, but now it is jammed.
Oh, no. Of course I rolled the exact one. Even with a gun that can't miss, I still fuck it up.
Very in character.
I'm very much so.
All right. He has to make an agility check to not catch on fire.
Oh, God.
Well, to not get hit, then he has to make an extra agility check to not catch on fire.
Yep. Be terrible, Tiny.
Rolled an 89, so you hit him.
Yes!
Now he needs to roll to see if he's not on fire. He rolled a 33.
Have terrible agility.
All right, his agility... Oh, you got him.
I did?
He's on fire.
Yes! Take that, you stupid bastard.
So your damage was 9
plus 4, so I dealt 13 damage total.
You did 13 damage, and then on top of that, you can roll another d10, and that's how much damage the fire does. And that ignores toughness and armor.
Oh, man. Here we go. That was a 4. Oh, do I still plus the damage?
No plus. This is just the
straight
fires.
D10.
Yeah.
So 4 damage on top of that.
Does he take any critical damage?
Not quite.
Probably not. He looks like a burly dude.
Damn it.
His chest is well armored, and spray weapons always hit the body.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
But he is now on fire, so he's not going to be able to do anything next turn except try to put the fire out.
Yeah!
Or, well, he could try to make a willpower check to try and keep hitting you. Jordan was out. So now it's Andrew's turn.
Well, Andrew, go for broke. He's going to bash that other fucker in the head.
Jesse?
So he goes over to Jesse or James or whatever the fuck his name is.
Jesse.
Are you going over top of the table?
I'm going over top of the table.
All right. You won't be able to make the all-out attack. If you'd like, you could make a charge at him.
I'm going to charge at him, yes.
All right. Plus 20 for charging.
Awesome. Oh, man. I got a flat 30, so that definitely makes it. And with plus 20, it's every 10 is a degree of success.
Yes.
So I made it by 2 degrees of success.
Nice.
All right, and you hit him in the head.
Oh, that's right.
with a
Any
3.
round number is
Yeah.
hitting in the head.
So roll your damage.
So that is 9 damage.
And now he needs to save against the shock effect.
Yes.
They need to get shock weapons, apparently, because he goes down for 2 rounds.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, I am a pro.
You
at
are
this.
amazing at this.
This fucking stick,
I
man.
am terrible.
I practiced the stick on you so many times that I really know how to use it.
Yeah. I'm glad now.
The heavy named Tiny,
Yep.
is
Makes sense.
going to make his willpower check to resist freaking out because of being on fire.
Oh, come on, Tiny.
He rolled a 26. He was successful.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it, he is used to being on fire.
Apparently.
It seems that lots of stuff has happened here before.
He's
He
seen
is-
some shit.
He is the bouncer of a crazy dive bar.
All right. He is going to, however, roll on the ground and try to put the fire out.
Damn it. That was my best shot.
Oh, your flamers.
I mean, not my
jammed.
best shot at jammed, but you know what I mean.
The fire does not go out.
Sucker.
He continues to take fire damage and fatigue.
Now he's on the ground, idiot.
It's almost like it's easier for me to hit him now.
Plan is working.
Has he
Good.
hit the critical mark yet?
Not quite.
Damn it.
I'm sure we'll get a description if he starts hitting the critical. That's the whole point.
Almost assuredly.
Yes.
So everybody else is down. Jay, you're up.
All right. So I obviously holster my hand flamer
Yeah.
and I quick draw my auto pistol and aim it at Tiny on the ground. Now, because I'm shooting with a ranged weapon on someone on the ground, do I get a negative effect to it?
Not if you're at point blank range.
And I am at point blank range.
Yes.
So I essentially will aim and then I will just. I'm not going to do a full auto. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to do a full auto. He's
I
on
was like,
fire.
you're going to totally do
Yeah,
a
let's full auto him. So basically, they cancel each other out, right? Because full auto is minus 10
Yeah.
and aim is plus 10.
Yes.
Okay. Since I'm at point blank range, do I still get that plus 20?
Yes.
So I need my ballistic skills 42. I need a 62 or lower. 49. So I got one degree of success.
1 degree of success. So you hit him with 2 bullets.
Awesome. First bullet.
What part did you hit him in?
It was 49, so it would have been
94. So
94.
you hit him in the left leg.
nice.
Excellent.
Take that. You don't need that, Tiny. I'm gonna cut you down to size. First shot did that was a 4 plus 2, so 6. And then
All right. That has gotten rid of all of his wounds. Now any more damage done to him will be critical damage.
yes, other
Yeah.
shot. Ah, that's a 10 in your face. You
Roll it
stupid-
again.
Oh yes, it exploded.
You are blessed by the Emperor. The Emperor's fury is with you.
That's another 10.
The Emperor's fury is blessing you even
Oh
more.
my god! Never axe a priest, douchebag. Oh, I thought it was gonna be another 10. So that was a lot of damage. Oh my god! So the first was the 6, then it was
You shot
12, then 12, then 4. So oh my god, that was 20 damage in critical.
No, let me tell you exactly what happened.
Yes, please do
Oh.
not fuck with the priest, guys.
Impact critical to the leg. The Inquisitor filled me in with all this
Oh yeah,
medical
please,
information.
Daniel, please tell the listeners what's happening to this asshole.
The hit rips apart the flesh of the leg, causing blood to spray in all directions. Even as the target tries futilely to stop the sudden flow of vital fluid, he falls to the ground and dies in a spreading pool of gore. But such is the agony of the target's death that his terrible scream drowns out all conversation within
Oh no.
10 meters for the rest of the round.
So basically, the whole bar just went silent. 'cause
Everybody
this
just went
guy-
silent because I just exploded this guy's leg.
I think we may have made a good impression with these cultists.
You have succeeded in killing the bouncer and knocking out the 2 people that you were fighting.
All right. To be fair, guys, huddle up real quick. We're like covered in blood. Guys, to be fair, we didn't want to kill those 2 guys. And I never said we wouldn't not kill the bouncer, so I think this is still a win.
Get out of my bar.
What? Bartender, we gave you thrones and stuff and had great conversation.
I will call the security force.
Ah, well, you don't need to do that. To be fair, he ran at me with a chain axe, and I mean, that is just unnecessary. I feel like we can all agree upon that.
It's okay, we were just leaving, says Chip.
Yeah, we're gonna head out of here. Can I grab the chain axe?
Yes.
Awesome. I take the chain axe with me.
You are not trained to use
I
the
know,
chain
I just
axe.
want it on me. I'm keeping this. He would have wanted it that way.
Oh, and I take the 2 stub revolvers. These are ours now. Confiscation.
Yeah, confiscation. This bar sucks. I just leave. Except for the gargoyle stuff. Love it.
And the buttresses.
It's okay. It's an okay bar. So we walk out, and I guess Chip and Dip follow us.
Chip and Dip come out with you. That was very impressive.
Yeah.
Our agent will murder them now that they're knocked out. Don't worry.
You don't need to do that. You know what? I think, honestly, let me tell you this.
They
Chip and
may
Dip.
be converts.
Here's the thing. I think we did put some good points ahead, and I think we might have really shocked them into some new belief, if you get what I'm saying. Also, here's the thing. It's good to have people spread rumors, not to mess with people who love architecture. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to use a charm.
That's a good idea.
19. So that's probably a success.
Yeah. Gozer be praised.
Yes, Gozer be praised.
Gozer
of course.
be praised, yeah.
Yeah. So, after a nice, we've kind of proven ourselves, I really need a place to kind of change the blood off of these clothes.
Look, you've shown that you are willing to kill for your faith. You in particular, you killed that guy.
I did kill
Very
that guy.
impressive. You killed an innocent man.
What? No, I
Anyway,
mean, I feel like you knew those other two guys who were, as you said, they were rapists and terrible people, right?
Good point. There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Yes, of
That's
course.
very correct.
Dip reaches into his shirt and pulls out a map.
Ooh, that's a mighty fine piece of parchment you've got there, Chip.
He hands it to you and says, "Go into the Underhive. You'll find the cathedral there. We cannot go with you. You must go alone."
Is this part of, the proving ground still? Okay, I mean...
If you reach the cathedral, you will be worthy.
Gozer be praised.
Goes to be praised. All right, Chip, well, see you later.
They sort of give you a thumbs up, but Dip gives you a hug.
Wow, Dip.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I do the two pat on his back.
Yeah.
The two-hand pat.
Pat.
Yeah, of course.
It's
All
just
right.
so great to have people who are willing to kill like you.
Yeah.
Exactly,
I feel so
yeah.
good about that.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah, bye.
They disappear into the crowd.
I pull you aside. Dude, you killed a guy!
I know! To be fair, he hit me. That guy, first off, was not part of what was going on there. And dude, look what he did to my robes!
Dude, you were supposed to be best friends with that guy.
I thought we were best friends.
You blew it.
Betrayal, it got me angry.
All right, let's,
I should clean off some of this blood.
I mean, you should
this is
get your
literally
chest looked at. I can see your ribcage.
Oh, yeah, wow. Holy crap. Man, these little things they give us with the drugs and stuff really lets me keep moving even after all of that damage.
These drugs should be illegal.
Pretty great. I think they are. I think some of these drugs are
All
illegal.
right. Do either of you have the ability to navigate following this map? If not, I can do it.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know much about navigation according to my passport.
I mean, I'll be honest, I have no idea how we even got here.
Okay, so we are lost.
That is a very good point. I've been leading you this entire way.
Yeah. Servo Skull, if you could lead us the rest of the way.
I think the general travel through the hive would be pretty boring, so I'm going to shut down for a moment while we travel there, and I'll turn back on when we arrive.
Sounds good. Turning you off.
Thanks for listening to this grim, dark tale. Tune in next week for the exciting conclusion. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a Servo Skull and helping these two as Game Master. If you'd like to download more episodes of Roll to Seize or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. That's ARC with a C. You can email these morons any questions at rolltoseize@gmail.com, or you can always follow them on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. It keeps Nurgle off my ass, so that's something. Goodbye.